Jess, and today I'm going to be talking about the Southern California Spring Garden Show. So right now we're in the middle of show season here in Southern California, and basically that means plant shows are going on, plant sales are going on, lots of cool events are happening during the springtime all the way into fall. So this past weekend was the Southern California Garden Show and Sale. There's all sorts of plants for all different types of people. It was great to see that kind of blend and that mix of like putting succulents next to orchids, next to Hoyas, or having carnivorous plants next to California native plants, next to gardening plants in general. And it's just nice to see how growing things from all different walks of life and all different experiences kind of in one space. I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to approach these shows and kind of help you navigate these flower show or orchid show events. So first off is to do a little bit of planning and research. So if you know that the event is going on months or weeks before, then you have the option to do some pre-planning, which means you look for some vendors, find someone that you're really interested in, check out their website, their mailing list, and you can check out their inventory. And that way you can pre-order plants. So that means you can look up their list, find something that you like, and then order in advance so that when you go to the show, they'll have like a box or a bag waiting for you, and then you can just pick them up and move about your day. That way you know if there's something that you really like, you will definitely get it, and then they'll bring it for you. Because sometimes at these shows, they don't necessarily bring their entire inventory. They just bring what they think will sell, or that's popular, or that will really grab attention. So they don't necessarily have like every single thing that they want at these shows. Once you're at the show, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. 1, wear comfortable walking shoes. 2, know your budget. And 3, know your inventory. Basically, that means 1, wear comfortable walking shoes because you're gonna be walking around a lot, and depending on the place or location, it may have some dirt paths or gravel paths or things like that. So it's just good to have comfortable shoes so you can walk around. Number 2 is to make sure that you have a good budget. So set that aside, make sure you know what your hard limit is and know how much you can allocate for plants, for supplies, for whatever you want. And the third part is to know your inventory. So that is to know what you have in your current collection so you don't buy duplicates or you don't buy something that you know didn't work previously. It's good to bear that in mind so you know what to look for and what not to look for when picking out plants. So after the show, there is a couple of things to do as well. And that is primarily to unload your plants, make sure that they have been placed in a nice, cool, neutral location, similar to room temperature. You don't want to stress it out in too much heat or in the icy cold, depending on what season it is. And make sure you have space dedicated for these plants when you bring them home. Of course, it would be nice to quarantine your plants just in case, no matter what, and to give a couple of weeks to make sure that these plants will acclimate to your environment, make sure they have no pests, no fungal issues, no bacterial issues, no other problems that may occur. Usually at the shows, most of the plants do pretty well if they've traveled quite locally, but if they are international plants, they've been bare root, all of that stuff, then they do need some time to be acclimated into your environment, and so there may be some secondary issues that may come. So those are my quick tips about going through shows and how to approach them. And of course, have fun, enjoy the experience, check out all the beautiful things, talk to as many people as you can, and ask questions, pick their brains, and really just enjoy the experience because, of course, these shows, it hasn't happened as often as it has in the past. And now that things are like opening back up, it's good to have these shows so we can meet up again, talk to people in person, and really just experience the beauty that is living plants. So that's all I have to say for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.